Scene 1. Once upon a time there was a village. It was a very nice little village next to some very pretty mountains and a forest. Its citizens were happy, nice people who said pleasant things to each other all day long. They looked both ways before they crossed the streets and always ate their Brussels sprouts. All of the people were smart and pretty when roar! Help! Help! The dragon is attacking our village. Whatever shall we do? Will someone please help? We have come to save the day. We are the 4 rescuers. With our sword and shield, we shall slay the dragon, and the town shall be at peace again. The dragon, having been satisfied that he had discouraged the rescuers, gave one last roar and left the town for now. Struggling to stand, the rescuers recovered themselves. Thank goodness. That dragon has left and he doesn't return soon. Where did he come from? Our weapons were useless against the beast. I attacked him with everything I had, but it wasn't hurt. What if he comes back? It will burn our village to the ground, and then where will we live? We can't kill him. We need to do something. I know of a wise one. He lives in the village of the forest nearby. Maybe he will know what to do. We can go see him. So they gathered their things, collected their wounded souls, and departed for the wise one. Scene 2. The Wise One's Cave. The 4 heroes have traveled across the countryside, eventually arriving at the scholar's hut. The hut is built into a large oak tree. Wise scholar, please help us. We need to speak with you. Our friends, our town is in trouble. Jose, it's been a long while since I've seen you. The last time we were here, you helped me get rid of the magic rats I accidentally let loose. What is it that you need? My friends and I have come here because we need your advice. Yes, a dragon is destroying our village and terrorizing our families and friends. Yes, we did try to kill it with our swords, but the dragon is too powerful. We're hoping you have some magic swords and a shield to give us. Or maybe you can cast a spell on the dragon and make it disappear. We are at our wits' end. Please, help us. Yes. Oh, please, please, help us, please. Please help us. A dragon is terrorizing your village. Describe that dragon to me. I know many dragons. I actually used to run a dragon daycare. My father and mother dragons would leave their baby dragons with me while they went to work, guarding castles or towers or piles of treasure, you know. I might even know the dragon. Tell me about him. Oh, that dragon is big, really tall, taller than any building. Yes, and he has creepy, gross, black wings. Like a bat. Yes, and long, sharp red claws and teeth like daggers. And he's green with a long tail and spiky things going down his back. He was angry, roaring with a voice like thunder, knocking the buildings around and trying to eat the villagers. Tall and green, black wings, claws. I know this dragon of which you speak. He is a very special dragon. His name is Dragon. He is completely deaf. He is unable to hear anything at all. You mean he can't hear anything? What about really loud sounds like an earthquake or a jet? Or even like my brother's rock music? No, he can hear nothing. Not one thing. Well, what does he have to be angry to do with him not hearing anything? Oh, that's a long story. Have a seat here. I'll tell you the story. When the dragon was born, the doctors found out he wasn't able to hear anything. And the dragon's parents, they didn't know what to do. They were upset because they wanted a baby that was normal. They wanted a baby who could hear. They thought if maybe they waited long enough, he would be normal. Or if they searched long and hard, they could find a doctor that could cure their child of being deaf. What they couldn't understand is that it is normal. He is just as smart as any other children. He gets to have the same emotions and feeling. He loves to play video games and play along with his dog. But he needs to have a special language so he can communicate. He also needs to better understand that there are other deaf ones out there and how they have been successful. You still haven't explained why the dragon is so angry. What does deaf have to do with being so angry? If he comes back, I know for sure he'll destroy the town, for sure. Do you have magic swords to give us? Oh, yes, and magic shields, too. Magic shields are very important. Wait, my impatient little friends. I don't have anything like that, but I will explain all you need to know. I will tell you how to save your town and that you won't need magic swords or shields to do so. The dragon is angry because he doesn't understand himself, who he is. He doesn't have any language to which to communicate with. He doesn't know the history of the deaf people, and he doesn't know how to interact with hearing or deaf people. Finally, he doesn't know what technologies, the hearing aids or whatever is out there to help him navigate the hearing world. Well, why does he need to know any of these things? Because the knowledge of deaf language and culture and history, that isn't well known. It's hard to find. There aren't many deaf people in the world, so information has to be searched out. His parents were very upset because of his deafness, and they clung to the false dream that a dragon would become hearing. They didn't search out any of the knowledge for their child. Sadly, their parents still think that he would become hearing if he gets older. They haven't accepted the fact that he's deaf. Haven't learned anything, haven't taught him anything. So the dragon is really a nice dragon? He sure doesn't have any nice behavior. Yes, that's true, no nice behavior, but he's very, because he wants to understand people, he wants to be understood. Long ago, people tried to communicate with him. They were yelling and screaming, but they didn't understand, and then he didn't understand. And eventually the town people stopped trying because they had made fun of him. The dragon. They knew he was teasing him. And that made him sad, and then he started to have his feelings hurt. So he decided he would just hurt people instead of them hurting him. So now he was going to go and destroy the town. So he just wants to communicate and talk with people? If he's a really nice dragon, maybe we can help him. Well, what can we do? Well, there are 4 things in our land that can be used to help this dragon. He needs, first, the scroll of language. And secondly, he needs the book of history, of deaf history. And third, he needs the fairy dust of friendship. And finally, he needs to have the amulet of technology. Really? That all he needs? Give us this and we'll go take it to the dragon. No. Oh, I don't have any of these things. I do not possess them. But these things are held by different people here in our land. I will teach you each to search out these people. They will tell you what you need to know about them. First, you have Carrie, Queen Carrie. She's the queen of history. She is close to the Sea of Tranquility and Calm. Secondly, we have the fairy angel. That is Miss Kay. She's the fairy queen. She lives close to the Forest of Flowers. And then we have the Amulet of Technology and the language. Those are both with language. She is the queen of language. She lives in the pretty pink princess palace. Great! Miguel and I will go to the PPPP and get the scroll and the amulet. Yes, and I will go to the Forest of Flowers and get the magic fairy dust of friendship. And I will go to the Pond of Tranquility for the Book of History. Excellent. I know that with your help, the 4 rescuers, you can save your town and help the dragon both. Now off you go. Go, you 4 brave ones, and gather your items. And if you bring all the information, come back and I'll tell you more. Now off you go. Go and help and save the town. Good luck. Goodbye. Scene 3. Stephen arrives at the Pond of Tranquility and the Queen of History. Stephen the Strong approaches a large pond. Cattails line the edge of the pond, and rocks are scattered there. Everything is peaceful here. Birds relax in trees, while insect takes naps in the grass and bushes. 2 young warriors sit by the pond and fish. Greetings. My name is Stephen the Strong. I'm looking for Carrie, the Queen of History. Where can I find her? Stop searching, mighty warrior. I, the person you are searching for. My name is Carrie, Queen of History. These are 2 of my history boys, Yair and Christian. Oh, nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you, too. How can we help you? I come here in search of the Book of History. Do you have the book? Please give it to me. Book of History? Why do you want that? My town has been attacked by the dragon, The dragon who is deaf. A wise person living in the forest says the book of history will help the dragon and rescue my town. But, Queen, we can't give the book of history. Oh, yes, that's true. We cannot. I love reading the book. I do not want to give him the book. I need the book. You give me the book, or I will use my sword. Boys, stop fighting. Violence will not help. Yair, Christian, I will teach you about history and why history is important. We teach history? We are not ready to teach. We're still learning. Now is your time to show me what you know. I hope you studied a lot. Okay, the past is important because if I know what happened before, I can learn from my previous mistakes. Maybe not make them again. If I learn from my mistakes, my mistakes will repeat and repeat and repeat forever. That'll happen before also would hold the accomplishment. I would be able to accomplish it again and again and again. By learning about the past, you can make new goals for the future. And then succeed. For the future. Oh, very good. Christian, you learned wonderfully. Well, thank you. Yair, would you please tell us about time now? Okay. The time now is most important because time, well, now I'm able to work on my future plans that are real plans. Well, if I don't have time now to work on my real plans, then the future may never happen. If I make future goals for myself, but I never reach the goal if I don't work on them now, if I think of myself, tomorrow I'll do it, or later I'll start, my goal will never become real. Very good, Yair. You learned your lessons well. Learn about the past and work now, and you'll make future goals real. Stephen, that is why history is so important. I know now. My future goal is to save my town and help the dragon. I will give you the book of history. Yair and Christian, they'll go with you. They will teach the dragon about history. Great. I'm ready. You two are a little weird, but I'm happy that you're coming. Goodbye. Good luck. Farewell. Meanwhile, Jose is on his quest to find the Forest of Flowers. As he arrives at the edge of the Forest of Flowers, they are of all shapes and sizes and colors here. Some of the flowers are even bigger than a man. There are bumblebees as big as their head, and flies the size of giant cats buzzing about. Jose comes upon the fairies. Greetings. Good morning. Wow, what big flowers. I wonder why they're so big. Well, Erica, they're so big, the flowers are so large because they love me. My daughter, Erica, and I help them. We love them. We talk to them. We love the flowers and they grow big for us. Who are you? We are the flower fairies. We live here in the flower forest. If we are not near the flowers, we will become sick if we're not here all the time. You do look sick. I think you need some flower power to make you better. Oh, yuck, I'm not sick. Yuck, stop that. Ooh. Well, there's no need to get mad. We were only trying to help. I know how you can help. Help? Help? I love to help people. The scholar, the wise one in the forest, says that you have magic fairy dust, and that helps people become friends and talk with each other. I know the wise one in the forest. Yes, I know him. He tried to pick one of my flowers without asking me. I tried to feed him to a giant Venus flytrap plant. But he ran away. It's amazing how someone that old can run so quickly. But yet, yes, he is correct. I do have fairy dust. That helps people to interact with each other. But why should I give it to him or to you, my fairy dust? We have to work hard to get the fairy dust. You don't just find it under any daffodil in the forest. Well, there's a dragon that is deaf, and he's attacking my village. He doesn't know how to communicate with anybody, and he is very sad. Can you help the dragon? Yes, I will help him, because being able to communicate with different people, that's important. It's happiness. Why do you have to communicate with other people? I mean, my friends and my family, we communicate just fine with each other. Interaction is important because we all have to live together. Hearing people and deaf people work in the same places. We eat at the same places, and we go to school together. Very, very good, Erica. You are so smart. Also, through interaction comes understanding. People will stop being weird, if you understand them. So the fairy dust of friendship can help people to interact and communicate? Yes. When you know how to communicate and interact with people, you can make friends. If you don't interact, you cannot make friends. May I have some fairy dust then? The dragon sure needs to know how to interact with people. All he does now is scream and try to hurt people. Yes, that is bad interaction. Erica, you shall go with Jose and take the fairy dust with you. and you make sure that it's used properly. Here you go, onto your wrist. And here's for you also to keep in your belt. But how can I be away from flowers? I don't want to become sick. You can fix that by wearing the flower necklace. Closeness of the flowers will keep you from becoming sick. And Jose, you must wear the flower necklace if I'm to give you my fairy dust. Now, where did I put them? Where are those necklaces? Oh, yes, here they are. Erica, for you. And Jose, but, no, I insist, you must. Fine. So, Erica, you go now with Jose. Go now. So Jose was successful at retrieving the fairy dust, and as Jose and Erica travel back to the scholar's hut, let us see how Miguel and Guadalupe are doing on their quest. Well, Scene 5. The Pretty Pink Princess Palace. Miguel and Guadalupe are walking along, stopped for a second. This must be the Pretty Pink Palace. It sure is pink. I wonder what the princesses look like. I hope they look pretty. Hope they're pretty. Well, they sure do live here in the Pretty Pink Princess Palace. I wonder how we get inside. Let's just knock. Hello? Anyone home? What? Huh. As the two small hands appear out of the wall, who's knocking at the gates of the PPP? P. It is I, Guadalupe. I am the gatekeeper. I decide who may enter the PPP, and you two look a little dirty, smelly helmets. You will not enter the PPPP today. But you have to let us in. We need to see the Queen. We need the amulet of technology and the scroll of language. I do not care who you want to see or what you want. You will not be entering the PPP today. But if we don't get the amulet, our town will be destroyed by the dragon. What? Why didn't you say that right away? That changes everything. Wait right here. Hello, 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 my people. Hello, hello. Hello, my people. Hello. Hello, all my people. Hello. Who's she talking to? I don't know. Queen, it's only Guadalupe and I that are here. I know. I like to pretend that my subjects are here. I don't get